Hello there, my beautiful friend. This is Kendra here with KendraKWoods.com, and I hope you're having a fabulous day so far. So today I am going to be presenting to you video number 5 of our 7 videos that will be coming to you about how to supercharge your 2019. So I hope you've been following along and taking the steps with us and creating your plan and getting really clear on what your 2019 is going to look like. So last week we talked about how to fit it all in, right? You have gotten clear on what your vision is. You know exactly the action steps you need to be taking. And so last week was all about creating the space that you need to create in order to integrate these new actions and practices into your life, okay? So today we're going to take that a step further. And I want to talk to you about how you will get in your own way, because that's the only thing that's keeping you from where you want to go is your own resistance, right? Or the ways that you sabotage yourself. So today I'm going to share 3 ways with you that you can really get clear on how you will get in your own way, so that you can then come up with a plan to overcome that when it comes up during your journey, okay? So the first thing that I want you to ask yourself is, in what ways will I sabotage myself? I want you to get out a journal and get your pen, and I want you to be really honest with yourself here and think about the ways in which you tend to sabotage yourself. Now, this is not a moment to beat yourself up or to be judgmental, right? I'm not judging you. I, have my own ways too that I sabotage myself at times. But this is for you just to get clear on what that looks like for you. What does your sabotage, your self-sabotage look like? Is it, constantly having, negative thoughts running through your mind? Is it procrastination? Is it being in a state of confusion and lacking clarity? Is it making excuses? Is it not creating a plan? Or is it creating a plan but then not executing the plan? So I want you to sit down and take some time with this and just really ask yourself, okay, well, how do I sabotage my success? We all do it, right? It's part of being human. But to take that personal responsibility on for your life, and then to be able to move and get to the places that you want to be in your life, you've got to be clear on what it is that you do to sabotage yourself, right? Are you staying up too late at night, not getting the rest that you need, so that the next day you're too tired and you're not really focused, right? Are you are you not creating strong boundaries for yourself and allowing other people to be demanding of your time because you're not creating those boundaries? So take some time and get really honest with yourself. Be non-judgmental. Be willing to really look at yourself and say, okay, how do I get in my way? Because once you know that, you then can anticipate it during the journey and come up with a plan to overcome that, right? So if you know that you're somebody who doesn't, you don't plan, right? That's a way that you sabotage yourself, is that you don't plan your week or your day, and so you're kind of running around just doing all things. Then that means that you've got to sit yourself down for 30 minutes or an hour, however long that may be, and choose to create a plan for yourself. Doesn't need to be extravagant, but just, something, create a to-do list for yourself, or pull out your calendar on Google and start blocking off the time. Do what you need to do to really set yourself up for success. All right. And then the next thing that I want you to ask yourself is, what beliefs are going to get in my way? I've got my notes right here, so I had to read that one. What beliefs are going to get in my way? Right? What beliefs are going to come up for you that's going to hinder your process? It could be a belief of I'm not good enough, or I'm not qualified enough, or it could just be this belief of, I'm confused, I'm lacking clarity, I don't know what to do, I don't have the time, I'm too tired. Like, what beliefs are coming up for you around this? And as you get clear on what those beliefs are, you're writing them down, right? You're writing down what these beliefs are, these limiting beliefs that you hold for yourself. You're writing them down. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go back and I want you to write a belief under the limiting belief, write a new belief that supports you in where it is that you are working towards going, all right? A belief that's going to uplift you, that's going to support you, that's going to encourage you, right? So if you have a belief that, that's somewhere along the lines is I'm not good enough, then you need to write a belief that says, I am more than enough. I know exactly what it is that I'm supposed to do. I always know the right answers. And I take action, right? That could be a belief, a new belief. Now, the thing is, your mind may want to reject that belief because it's like, well, that's not true, right? I don't know what to do. I am feeling confused, right? But your job is to recognize that and to keep switching that belief back to one that supports you. And the more that you do that, the more the more you'll embody it and it will feel truthful to you. Okay, this is how you retrain your subconscious. Your subconscious learns through repetition. Okay, so keep repeating to yourself. So write out your limiting beliefs, and then underneath each one, write out a new belief that you are going to say to yourself in those moments when that limiting belief tries to come up and stop you. All right, and then what I want you to do is I want you to look at the limiting beliefs that come up. Where do they come from? Did you have an experience in your life that allow this belief to perpetuate itself in your life, right? What experiences have you had that are proving this belief to be true to you? What has happened, right? What event took place? What is it? Is it something that somebody told you? Is it something that happened at work? Is it an experience you had with a friend or with your spouse? Where did this belief come from? And maybe it may not even be your own belief. It could be a belief that you've picked up from your parents, from your friends, from your coworkers. Getting clear on, okay, where did this come from? Right? Because I believe in the work that I do, I like to get to the root of the issue, right? Because I believe once you get to the root, you can pull that thing up and then you can plant the new seed that's going to serve you. And so when you get clear on, okay, where did this come from? Like when did this belief develop? Then you can choose to say, all right, well, I see where that came from. It came from this time in my life when I was working at this job and my marriage wasn't going well, or, whatever it may be. You can then look at that and say, okay, I see where that came from. And now I'm going to plant new seeds in my life for what I want to experience. All right. So just to recap all of that. Number one, how will you sabotage yourself? Number two, what limiting beliefs are going to come up for you? And then rewrite those beliefs into empowering positive beliefs. And then number three, the limiting beliefs that you came up with, do a little bit of, self-reflection on where did they come from? Where does that belief stem from? All right. And this is going to help you in your journey because you're going to meet some resistance. You're going to meet some areas where you'll want to sabotage yourself. And if you already know what's about to come, you can then, like I said, make the plan to circumvent that and to overcome it. All right, that puts you in the driver's seat. This is you taking back your power. So I hope that you found this video valuable. If you have any questions, please, leave me a comment or reply. If you got this in an email, reply back to this email and ask me, questions about this. Or if you have your own challenge or your own questions that are outside of this that you would love for me to address and you would like to get my insight and my advice on, message me. You can send me an email at kendra@kendrakwoods.com, and K is spelled out K-A-Y. Or you can message me on Facebook at Kendra C. Woods. And I will do a video like this, answering your question and sharing it with our community so that other women who may have the same challenge or question get the help they need as well. And of course, if you desire and are serious about up-leveling and going to the next level in your life, book a 30-minute mindset consultation with me, okay? It's a no-cost call, and on that call, I will help you get clear on your goals. I will help you figure out what it is that's getting in your way. And we'll also have a chat on, if you and I are a good fit to work together. All right. So you can book that call by messaging me, or if you got an email, you'll see a link in the email to book the call. All right. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.